Do you know how Bart got the scar on his hand? When Bart was dueling with a 5th grade boy, he accidentally noticed that the boy had the same sword-shaped scar on his hand. Bart went to the school bully to ask, wanting to know if they were the ones who inflicted this scar. But the school bully looked through all the logs and couldn't find any record about this scar. Bart could only go and ask Marge. When Bart was little, Marge often took him to a kid's gym to have get-togethers with 3 other families. Bart quickly became good friends with the other kids, but these kids had a bad influence on Bart's growth. Marge also distanced herself from the other parents because of a conflict. Bart looked at their photos. Marge was so full of energy back then, but now Marge didn't have a life of her own anymore. With Bart's encouragement, Marge finally decided to invite a few of her girlfriends over to the house for a party. The previous feud was finally resolved at this moment. Bart also recognized his childhood friends. They all had the same sword-shaped mark on their hands, but none of them knew how this scar came about. Bart could only go and ask the doctor, but the doctor told Bart that Jeff, the owner of the comic book store, might be able to tell Bart the origin of the scar. Bart had to take Lisa to the comic book store and threaten Jeff with a rare comic book. Jeff finally gave in and told the truth. At a 4th of July party a few years ago, Jeff was in charge of setting off the fireworks. After the first round of fireworks, he was about to have lunch, but Bart and his buddies secretly pressed all the fireworks launch buttons at this time. Dozens of fireworks exploded in the air one after another. Everyone was so scared that they ran around. One of the fireworks flew towards Jeff's hamburger, and the scalding fork thus flew onto the kid's hands. That's how Bart got the scar on his hand.
Every 4th of July, I remember that fallen hero. God, how I miss you.